Let's get you all the latest now in news from Jammu and Kashmir. The Jammu and Kashmir government has sacked 4 employees, including Hizbul Mujahideen chief Syed Salahuddin's son and separatist leader Bitta Karate's wife amid a probe over their terror links, is what officials have said. Dr. Mohit Ahmed Bhatt and Majid Hussain Qadiri, both of them linked to the University of Kashmir, are the 2 others who have been dismissed. Now, the action has been taken under Article 311 of the Constitution, under which the government can sack its employees from service without any inquiry, is what officials have said. Let's go across to Nazir for more. Nazir, give us more details of this action that has been taken, and ostensibly it's due to terror links that these government employees have been dismissed.
Well, it is part of a process, Gargi, which has been going on for last more than 1 year. Any government employee who government believes or has any information, they are being sacked from the government services without any inquiry. That is also written in the order. There is no need to hold an inquiry, or you should serve a notice to the employee. But in these 2 cases, wife of Bitta Karate, who is facing series of charges, who is in jail, a former JKLF militant, and then she was actually Arjuman Al-Sabah. So she was a 2011 JK administration service officer. She has been sacked. Also, Syed Abdul Moeed, son of Salahuddin. He was manager in the IT department of JNK Entrepreneurship Development Institute in Srinagar. He too has been sacked. There are 2 other employees, one scientist in Kashmir University, which his name is Dr. Mohit Ahmed Bhatt, and also Mr. Majid Hussain Qadri. He's an assistant professor in the Kashmir University. Both of them have been sacked for links with the separatist militancy or talking against the national interest. So 4 employees of Jammu and Kashmir government have been sacked as part of this process, where dozens of employees over the last more than 1 year have been sacked by the government, and they have been saying they have to demolish what they say an ecosystem, or those who have links with the separatists or who are actually speaking or writing against the government. I spoke to a senior officer in the government today, administration today. He said, look, we have a simple point. If the people are drawing the government salary, they cannot speak against the government. They cannot do things which are against the interest of the government. That was their view. But in this case, there have been many people have spoken against it. Political leaders have spoken against it. For example, Sajjad Lone has, as today said, he has disagreements with this. For example, Sajjad Lone has tweeted and he has said every citizen of India has his or her own rights. A son cannot be held responsible for his father, or a wife for her husband, or a father for his son. Said that kinship is used as a justification to sack people. This is simply not good. In all humility, I register my disagreement. This is what senior political leader Sajjad Lone and the chairman of People's Conference has said. And Mehboob Mufti has been talking about these issues all the time, and but not much voices in this case today except Sajjad Lone, who has seen his response in this case. But government is firm that they are clearly saying, look, if you are a government employee, if you are drawing salary from the government, you cannot have a dual life. You would draw salary from the government, then have some sort of, intimacy with the separatists. But there are other views. Look, just because they are related to somebody, they cannot be sacked because of that. And there have been several cases which has been, so far done by the government. The people have been sacked in different departments, mostly teachers, even in police department, and none of them has gone to court. We don't know what are the reasons.
Right.
But in several cases, people have been asking why without an inquiry people are being sacked.